Welcome back, everybody, to another workshop showcase with Empyrion Galactic Survival. Today, we are taking a look at another subscriber requested design. Today's request comes from Bucky O'Hare. He asked if I would take a look at this ship, the ScorpioXL CV-23. Now, I'll be honest with you, when I first saw this ship on the workshop, it did not catch my attention because of the darker design. But once I spawned it into my world and began looking at it, I have really come to appreciate the overall design of this ship. This ship has a very dark design and right off the bat gives that whole villain vibe to it. If this ship design appeared in a Star Wars or Star Trek movie, it would absolutely be the villain's ship. So approaching the back of the ship, as we get close enough, you'll see a ramp and cargo bay door automatically extend and open for you. Coming inside, you'll see the lights all kick on right away automatically, which is great because it means you'll save power when you're not in the cargo bay. This cargo bay has two spots marked on the floor, 1 and 2, assumingly so you can fit 2 hover vessels in here. This hover bay also includes the repair bay module for the ship. On each side of the cargo bay, you see 2 doors. The doors on each side that are marked with A lead to an elevator that takes you upstairs to the next section. The other door on each side leads to what appears to be an empty corridor, but actually houses the ammo boxes. At the front of the cargo bay, under the ventilator, there is another door that leads into a new area where you have an O2 station, a bunch of storage cargo boxes, as well as 2 advanced constructors. You'll also find on each side of that door, there is a fridge and an armor locker, as well as your clone station and medbay station. On each side of this room, there is 6 cargo boxes, as well as 1 harvest cargo box. Continuing on forward through the advanced constructors, you move into another cargo bay area, which is clearly for your small vessels, as the cargo bay door allows you to drop down. On each side of the forward part of the cargo bay door, there is another door that leads into a maintenance utility area with all of your oxygen tanks. Because of the placement of the cargo bay door for this section, this is clearly meant to be a sort of drop ship location where a small vessel comes out and drops down to head onto a planet. Now, taking the elevator up, we'll come to our second floor labeled B, which gives us a nice little look down over the cargo bay area, as well as a multitude of cryo chambers on each side. Clearly, these are meant more for a decorative purpose, the idea being that when you are traveling in hyperspace, you need to sleep away the travel time. Walking into the middle of this area, we see there is a forward walkway with a door on each side that leads to an armor locker, as well as some more cargo boxes. Continuing past these doors, we come into the command console type area. Continuing through this room, we come into the power generation area where you see a large number of fuel tanks as well as our warp drive. Moving forward to this section, we come into an empty room. This may be an empty room that the designer has left empty for the time being until they know what they want to put in it, or it may have simply been left as a room for you to customize to fit your needs. Continuing back up the elevator to level C, we come into the command area where you actually can come up and pilot the ship. Branching off the middle of this room, we have our grow plot area, which consists of 12 grow plots. One side of this room has a door that leads into a lounge crew area where everybody can relax, sit down, watch some TV, and grab a little bite to eat. On the other side, you'll find a sort of medical bay, research bay, where we have, of course, toilet, shower, but we don't have any actual medical scanners. This ship, of course, comes with a complement of weapons on each side. Each side features a minigun turret, a flak turret, a drill mining turret, and a second flak turret, along with 2 sentry guns at the back. Each side also features 2 manual fire weapons, a pulse laser, and a rocket launcher. The ScorpioXL is a size class 4, unlocked level 25 capital vessel. At full capacity, it will contain slightly less than 124,000 fuel and 44,000 oxygen. You can see that the weapons total out to 2 pulse lasers, 2 rocket launchers, 4 sentry guns, 4 flak turrets, 2 drill turrets, and 2 minigun turrets. In total, this ship features 28 cargo boxes and 7 ammo boxes. Now remember, some of those cargo boxes will be your harvest boxes as well. One interesting thing to note is that the ship features 2 fridges but 0 food processors. And again, this ship features 2 advanced constructors. The resource requirements for this ship are not too bad, other than you will need a nice bulk of iron and sathium, as well as you'll need 1016 erestrum and zascosium each. The designer has included an already made space mode, which allows you to cut down to minimal power usage when you're in space. However, they have not done anything about grouping the other 321 items throughout the ship. Overall, I really like the design, aesthetics themselves. I'm starting to see a lot more designers use the light up panels to emphasize certain characteristics, certain highlights around their ships. And to me, again, this looks like it would be the villain command ship in a Star Wars or Star Trek movie. One issue I have found with this ship, though, is that it turns horribly. I can barely get it to turn, and I really think it needs to be reworked a little bit to include some more RCS and make it turn a little bit better. Again, this was the ScorpioXL CV-23. This was a request from subscriber Bucky O'Hare. Honest opinion, I think this shows a lot of potential as a great ship design. It looks great, but it needs some more work done on it to make it really functional as a ship design because of how bad the turning is, and because you're still missing certain elements such as food processors. Alright, well that's it for today's workshop showcase video. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. Also make sure you hit subscribe and tick the notification bell so you can keep up with all my content during the week. Also follow me on Facebook and Twitter if that is more your style, and leave me a message there or send me a comment right here. Let me know what you like about the ship, what you didn't like. If you tried it out yourself and made some adjustments, make sure you put in a comment below. Also, if there is a ship you would like me to check out and give you my opinion on it, be sure to just add a comment below with a link to it and I will put it on my list to look at. Well again, thanks for watching everybody. I'm your host, Mr. Spicy, and I will see you in the next video.